Imagine this. It's late at night, the house is quiet, you're staring at the ceiling, and your brain decides this is the perfect time to run worst-case scenarios. Your car might break down. Your laptop could stop working. Your job doesn't feel as secure as it used to. And for some reason, your mind always jumps to the most expensive possible outcome. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's the question most people never ask. What if there was a specific amount of money that could eliminate most of that stress almost instantly? Not make you rich, not change your lifestyle overnight. Just remove that constant financial pressure in the background of your life. That number isn't $1 million. It's not even $100,000. It's your first $10,000 saved. Welcome to Shan Invests, where we talk about money in a way that actually makes sense. Before we talk about why $10,000 is such a powerful milestone, let's talk about what life looks like without it. When you don't have savings, every decision feels heavy. At the grocery store, you're doing mental math instead of shopping. When friends invite you out, you hesitate, not because you don't want to go, but because one dinner can throw off your entire week. Every unexpected expense feels like a threat. You're not planning your future. You're defending yourself from it. This is what living paycheck to paycheck really feels like, not just financially tight, but mentally exhausting. The real change happens in how safe you feel making decisions. When you have no savings, every risk feels dangerous. Changing jobs feels impossible. Asking for a raise feels risky. Investing in yourself feels irresponsible. But when you know you have money set aside, those same decisions feel manageable. You don't become reckless. You become calm. That calm changes everything. There's also something happening beneath the surface. Financial security reduces stress hormones in your body. That means fewer sleepless nights. Better focus. More patience. A car problem goes from financial emergency to annoying inconvenience. That shift might sound small, but it compounds into better decisions everywhere else in your life. When you're not constantly worried about money, you think more clearly. And clear thinking leads to better outcomes. Here's the part most people misunderstand. The power of $10,000 isn't in spending it. It's in knowing it's there. That's the real purpose of an emergency fund. Not emergencies. Peace of mind. Most people who reach this milestone never drain it on disasters. Instead, they use it to unlock opportunities. They invest in learning new skills. They take calculated career risks. They stop accepting bad deals just because they're desperate. When you're not desperate, you negotiate better. You walk away more easily. You carry yourself differently, and people respond to that confidence. Now, let's talk about why this milestone feels so hard to reach. The challenge isn't the math. It's the identity shift. Most people treat saving like a temporary sacrifice. They go extreme for a few months, burn out, then revert to old habits. But people who reach $10,000 don't see themselves as trying to save. They see themselves as someone who saves. That identity changes how you think. You start noticing waste. You make more intentional choices. You stop chasing instant gratification. Saving your first $1,000 is painful. Saving the next $1,000 is easier. By the time you're halfway to $10,000, the habit feels normal. Momentum replaces willpower. There's also a practical reason this number matters. Most financial setbacks fall well below $10,000. Car repairs, medical bills, temporary job loss. This means once you reach this level, most emergencies no longer knock you backward. You stay in control. And staying in control is how people escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Here's something that surprises people. Someone with $10,000 saved is often in a better financial position than someone earning twice as much with no savings. Why? Because wealth isn't built by earning money. It's built by keeping money. High income without savings is fragile. Moderate income with savings is powerful. Reaching $10,000 teaches you the most important skill in personal finance: delayed gratification. And that skill unlocks everything else. Let's get practical. With $10,000, job loss becomes survivable. Medical surprises become manageable. Career investments become possible. Bad opportunities become optional. Options are freedom. And freedom changes how you move through the world. You walk into interviews differently. You negotiate differently. You live differently. If $10,000 feels impossible right now, Hear this. You don't need to save it all at once. You don't need a perfect budget. You don't need a high income. Start small, stay consistent, increase as your life improves. Most people already spend thousands per year on convenience and impulse decisions. Redirecting even part of that is enough. The difference between savers and non-savers isn't income. It's awareness. The real magic of saving your first $10,000 isn't the money. It's who you become in the process. You stop reacting. You start planning. You stop surviving. You start building. And once you hit your first $10,000, your next goal no longer feels imaginary. It feels inevitable. That's how real wealth starts.